Good morning and welcome to Stitching with Cindy Botts. Today's project is this cute little change purse card holder to attach to your key ring. When you go to places like Tim Hortons and Dunkin' Donuts, you want to have your gift card and some money handy. So this is just a great gift. It can be a stocking stuffer, can be a teacher thank you gift, or just for yourself. These are fun, easy to make. So let's get started. What you're going to need are a zipper. You're going to need 2 pieces cut at 1.5 times 5 inches. Another rectangle cut at 3.5 times 5. That'll be 2 of those. And you need 2 pieces 5 inches by 5 inches. So if you wanted to use some leftover pieces from a layer cake, that would work out fine. Again, you need 2 pieces cut 1.5 times 5, 2 pieces 3.5 times 5, and 2 pieces 5 times 5. All right, so here we go. This is the starting of the project. So you take that piece of fabric, that's the 1.5 times 5, and you sandwich your zipper in between it with the tab part for the front, and you just layer that in. All right, then you take your 3.5 times 5 piece, and again, keeping the you just sandwich that in, keeping the zipper pull on the right side. Okay, so if you're using 2 different pieces of fabric, 2 different colors, one for the outside, you want to make sure your outside color is on the zipper pull, and then your lining fabric is on the other side. All right, so that's first. Then you go ahead, and after you stitch those on, you want to put some stitching here to hold it together, give it a little extra strength. All right, so right there. Then you want to pull the zipper pull to the middle and sew on the sides. So here is that done. The top stitching is done, and the ends have been sewn over, and the scissors been cut. Now, some people don't like to sew over the zipper. That's up to you. If you want to buy a zipper that's the exact size, the 5 inches, that's up to you. This is a plastic zipper, and my machine takes it. Your machine might not, so just be aware of that. So I did the top stitching here. Here's my top stitching, and then I sewed on the 2 ends, making sure my zipper pull was in the middle so that my zipper pull wasn't cut off. And believe me, you think it's silly, but it happens. All right. And then the other thing I did was I made this little strappy type piece for the keychain. All I did was fold over a piece to the middle, and then folded the 2 sides in one more time to make that. All right, so to make that, again, you just fold and press to the middle, and then you open it up and fold and press the sides again, so you get a quarter instead of a half. Then I sewed that on the diagonal, so when you have your finished product, it's right there in the corner, and that just kind of helps with stitching it down, makes it a little bit stronger for pulling. Okay, so that part's ready to have the top put on. Right sides together, flip that over, right sides together for the lining part, and again you're just going to sandwich that in there like you did the zipper, and you're going to stitch around it, leaving an opening at the bottom. After you sew around and have your opening, you want to trim your corners just so that there's not so much bulk in the corners. All right, and then you want to turn it in right side out. Here's my little zipper pouch at this stage with the key ring loop. Now this time I had very skinny piece of fabric to work with, but it should be okay. It's a little bit too thin, but I think it'll be fine because it is folded over and over again. It's 4 layers of material. there. All right, and there's not going to be anything really heavy put in these. All right, so that's how you do that part. Then you want to, when I sewed the bottom here, I actually did not use the 1/4 inch seam here. I did more of a 1/2 inch seam just to give me enough room to tuck. You want to make sure that you tuck this because this is the bottom of the bag, and you want it secure so that nothing falls out. Okay, you may choose that when you're sewing these together to leave it on the side, the hole to turn. That's up to you. Again, just sew it at a 1/2 inch instead of a 1/4 to give yourself some nice tuck-in space. Okay, and then I just go over to the machine and you put your top stitching on, and I would make sure to do a little back stitching here just to hold this, make it nice and secure. All right, and there's your cute little change purse with the key ring. Hope you enjoy it. Have a great day. Bye-bye. And subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.